And we are live. Hello everybody. Apologies, still getting used to setting things up here for the live streams. But we are back. My live chat is just loading, so just bear with me a moment. Hello everybody. And let me just turn that down so that I don't hear myself back in the live stream itself. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Again, we will be up and running here now soon. I am still just setting up a couple of things in the background. I promise I'll get better at this the more I do it. It's been a minute, or at least it was a minute before last week. But now we are here. And I think that seems to be everything. Just one more thing I gotta check, and then we will get into it. There we go. That seems to be working fine. And what good timing that was, because the legend of the chat, JJ, has just popped up. JJ, I'm doing well, pal. How are you? Really good to have you back here. And there we are. We're ready. Right, sorry about that. Also as well, sorry about being half an hour late. I did have just something that kind of popped up last minute. Thankfully, nothing serious, but I said I better give the all update that I won't be on till 8:30. But we're here now. Joe Tyrrell Rising is back, episode 2. Lads, thank you all so much for tuning in last week. I cannot tell you how nervous I was last week. I was absolutely bricking it. Hello Andy, good to see you, pal. Exactly, better late than never. That's the unofficial name of this episode. But I can't tell you how nervous I was about last week. It had been about a year since I'd gone live. There were so many technical issues in the past. I was really, really nervous, but it went decently. Not my best work, but not my worst work either. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in then, and yeah, big thank you for tuning in as well this week. So, of course, this is the player career mode. We are here at my kind of local team, Waterford FC, at least my local team in terms of the game. And yes, even though we're 70 rated and probably the best player in the League of Ireland, we are still not quite in the starting 11. Now that's down to training and stuff. Last week was definitely trial and error. It was very much a case of trying to get used to, you know, the game mode itself. I've never really touched player career mode much, so yeah, there was definitely some teething issues. But hopefully this week it might go a bit better, and we might be able to actually start some games. And something I wanted to reveal as well is over here. I think it is. God, I need to get used to these menus. Yeah, here it is. So you get to pick a kind of target club for your player. And you know what? JJ will obviously know about this, but if you're new to the channel, Oxford United was such a great career mode that we did in FC24, but we didn't quite win the big one. And I want to see if maybe we can make up for that in this career mode. And once we leave Waterford, I would love to join Oxford United. So I've made them my target team. I thought it made sense. A little bit of a callback to FC24. Whether we'll get to a Champions League final with them or not, I don't know. But I would love to go to Oxford and have some success there, because we didn't win the FA Cup in that career mode either. So that could be something that we try to do with Oxford eventually. But of course, we are still at Waterford FC. But that is something I wanted to showcase there, was that we have picked our target team of Oxford. Up the Ox. If you know, you know. Right. Shamrock Rovers, the biggest team in the country, not having a great season at the moment. 9th place. So they are, yeah, not in a great moment, as I say. Second bottom here in the League of Ireland. Of course, there's no relegation in this game when it comes to this league, but in real life, they would be in a relegation playoff, just like Cork City are currently in real life, or at least in that playoff place, I should say. But we are playing them away from home here in Tala. Let's see what's going on. So we're going to come on with 12 minutes to go, still 0-0. I'm going to control the team. I am going to control the team. I just much preferred doing that last week. I think I have a better idea now of how to actually, you know, work this, as opposed to last week when it was, as I say, a lot of trial and error and getting used to it. So get a match rating of at least 6.5, regain possession at least 3 times, score at least 1 goal from outside the box. Okay, interesting. So 3 interesting targets. Let's see if we can achieve any of them. I mean, if we get a goal, then the objective of getting a high match rating should be fine. Where am I? There I am. I couldn't see myself there for a second. Okay, here's Joe Tyrrell for the first time today. Good pass over to Leahy. Bet he has an open farm. That's a reference that literally none of you are going to get. That is literally a reference that none of you are going to get, and I only realised it as I said it out loud. There's a place here in Cork called Leahy's Open Farm. I said it and I went, yeah, that's not going to make sense to anybody. But here I am again. Joe Tyrrell. Oh, let's try and get the assist. Go on. Good ball in. Get in. 1-0. Is he onside? Yes, he is. Okay, that should bring up the match rating. 1-0 up. Good ball in. It wasn't one of the objectives to get an assist, but it was an objective to bring up the match rating. What was it, 7.5 or 6.5? I've already forgotten, but whatever it was, we should be getting close to it now. Really good run, really good ball in. You know what? He half mishit that. he didn't get as good a connection on that as you probably expect, but it doesn't matter. It's in the back of the net, and we are 1-0 up. As I said, Shamrock Rovers are the best team, or not the best team, sorry, the biggest team in the League of Ireland. Well, technically, historically, they are the best, but in this career mode, they are not in a great moment. So let's try and take advantage of this. Here's Leahy again. There was a pun there for McDonald, but I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. I'll wait till he actually contributes to something. Okay, they wanted me to get a goal outside the box. I was about to have a strike there, but unfortunately lost the ball. Here comes Shamrock Rovers now. Good interception by McCormack. McDonald. Okay, I'm on the run. I'm on the run. That's not where I wanted the ball to go, but it's fine. Here we are. Joe Tyrrell. Go on, have a go. Why not? Not the best effort. Good block from the defender, but we have it here again. McCormack. Outside the box, Joe Tyrrell. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. 2-0 here. That's going to be 3 points. Massive impact off the bench. And we surely now have the 3 points sealed here in Tala. I will give Shamrock Rovers a lot of credit though. I may not be the biggest fan of them, but for them to get to the knockout stages of the Europa Conference League was such a massive achievement for an Irish team. And hopefully we'll see that more. You know what I mean? I think the Irish League, it's definitely garnered more interest in recent years than it had kind of, we'll say, just before COVID. I definitely think the pandemic made people want to take more of an interest in the League of Ireland. So hopefully that can be reflected with Irish teams' European performance. And they were really unlucky as well to get knocked out to Molde. They really were. A smash and grab indeed, JJ. We know a thing or two about smash and grabs on this channel. That sounds kind of wrong out of context, but anyways, you get what I mean. Oh, we've won a free kick here as well. This has been one of our best performances. You can bet your bottom dollar I'm putting myself on the free kick. Okay, I think this technique worked in FC24. Let's see if it works here in FC25. Go chip, and then do that. Oh my god, that actually nearly went in! That actually nearly went in! I thought for a second it was dipping. Irish team winning a European trophy one day. Oh, JJ, I'd love to say yes. You have no idea how much I'd love to say yes. Look, you never know, especially with this Conference League. Oh god, we could be conceding here with Green. Thankfully he puts it wide. With the Conference League, you never know. My whole thing with the Conference League, though, is I remember when they first announced that they were making a third European competition. My initial understanding of it, and maybe I misread this, but I thought it was going to be a European competition where none of the big leagues actually took part. Obviously, England have a team. England have one team in the Conference League every year. Spain have a team, so on and so forth. And I thought that would kind of open things up for, you know, for teams like Irish teams. But unfortunately, with the bigger teams being in it, I think it makes it more difficult to see those success stories. Like, don't get me wrong, it was great for West Ham. It was great for Olympiacos when they won it. But I don't know. I'd like to see. I'd like to see a team from a smaller league win it. Who is your favourite Irish team? Mine is Shelburne. Hello, the Celt67. And hello, dear McQuinn, who also says, who is my favourite Irish team? It's Cork City. It is Cork City. So technically, technically Cove Ramblers are my local team, but I'm not from Cove. So Cork City, obviously, you know, representing the entire county, it was a lot easier to support somebody like Cork City than it was Cove Ramblers. Now, I don't have anything against Cove. I'd love to see Cove back in the League of Ireland. I think it'd be good to have both Cork teams in there. Obviously, Roy Keane played for Cove Ramblers as well, so, you know, that would be pretty cool to see them back. But yeah, Cork City would be my favourite Irish team. Massive soft spot for Finn Harps as well, though. Which will come first, an Irish club winning European trophy or the Irish national team winning the World Cup or the Euros? I actually, no word of a lie, I had a dream about 2 weeks ago Ireland won the Euros. Waking up was really, really disappointing. I've never been so disappointed to be awake. It was a great moment. Honestly, Andy, if Ireland could just qualify for a World Cup in my lifetime. Well, we have been in a World Cup in my lifetime back in 2002, but I don't really remember it because I was 4. So I'd really love to experience Ireland in a World Cup properly. So fingers crossed for next year. Favourite player from Ireland? Well, of all time, of course, it would be Roy Keane. But currently, I still love Evan Ferguson. I really do still love Evan Ferguson. As much as I'm not a fan of Liverpool, though, I really do think Quiveen Kelleher is such a quality player. I know the talk is at the moment that he's going to be leaving. I don't know if there's actually been much of an update on that recently from Quiveen Kelleher, but I really do think he's a fantastic goalkeeper. And a Cork man as well, which always helps. Big shout out to Adam Ida as well, legend of the Celtic career mode. Tyler Goodrum scoring the winner in your dream. Oh god, my chat's gone. There it is, it's back. Tyler Goodrum scoring the winner in your dream. Oh man, that would be the best dream come true ever, man. It would be great. I'm a Scotland fan, so I feel your pain. Yeah, Scotland, I know. I felt kind of sorry for Scotland in the Euros in 2016. That was where I probably felt the most sorry for Scotland. You know? Ireland, Northern Ireland, Wales and England all being in the Euros. And Scotland had to keep the lights on at home. Poor fellas. Brentford have signed him for 18 million. Brilliant. I think that's a really good move for him. What about Adam Ida from Celtic? Great player. Great player. And he's done really well since going there too. So, a lot of love for Adam Ida. And mine is Adam Ida, Kelleher or Festi. Lovely stuff. So we've got St. Pat's up next. So, let's see here with the training. I don't want to play every drill. I probably will just use a lot of these drills that we have already done so that we can simulate them. So, won't do hold the line because we only got a D in that. Crossing session. And where's the other one? Rapid angle shots. What about Thomas Frank going to Tottenham? I'm really interested to see how Tottenham do next season. I really am. Like, it's such a bizarre situation. Finishing 17th, but preparing for a season in the Champions League. Like, that is very, very odd. But, like, there's still some good players there. Like, Tottenham don't have a bad team. When you really, like, delve into the team, and I know they had a lot of injury issues. So I'm really intrigued to see how Tottenham get on next season. Thomas Frank, obviously he's done a great job at Brentford. You know, hopefully for him, he won't be another Nuno, where he kind of never really gets going. We're coming on with 10 minutes to go here, 1-0 up. No, that's no problem at all. So yeah, Tottenham, I hope they do well next season, because then that makes the Europa League final look a bit better. But yeah, no, it's very hard to predict how Tottenham are going to do next year. Do I think Sesko will go to Arsenal? Or Shesko, I think is how you actually pronounce it. Maybe. I know obviously Arsenal they desperately need a striker. So, who knows? I really don't know. I'll be honest with you, I'm trying not to look at too much transfer news at the moment. I'm kind of just waiting for things to be official before I kind of properly react. I've actually missed a lot of transfer news. Oh, bollocks. And I've completely mistimed my defending there. St. Pat's pull one back. Hard to predict United, unfortunately. We are impossible to predict. Absolutely impossible to predict United. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect next season. Like, I'm already starting to prepare my predictions for next season every year on the channel. Well, I say every year. I did it for the first time last year. But every year on the channel, I will do my predictions. There's certain predictions I'm quite confident with. There's other predictions I'm still very much in the air, up in the air with. Do I think Manchester United will get relegated next season? Dermot, I'm not going to answer that, because if anyone knows anything about this channel, I jinx things an awful lot. So I'm just not even going to talk. I'm not even going to joke. I'm not even going to joke about it, because I will jinx it. We've seen it happen on the channel time and time again, so no comment. There's my answer. Oh, and we very nearly answered St. Pat's immediate equaliser there. But it wasn't to be. Oh, that's a good ball in. Bloody hell, St. Pat's have been really good since we've jumped into this game. Just goes wide. I'll tell you this, though, about my predictions next season. So last year, I just did all the trophies. The Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, and the European trophies. This year, I think I'll try and expand out a bit. I might try and predict winners of different leagues. I might predict the relegated teams. I might even try and predict who gets promoted. We'll make it a bit more in-depth than last season. If United get relegated, playing Oxford would be the only positive. I think Oxford would beat United at the moment. I mean, most teams would, to be fair. So, yeah. Out of curiosity, JJ, I think I might have asked you this before. Who would you shout for if United played Oxford? Let's just say even next season. League Cup. United get Oxford. Who do you want to win? Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, it's a really good ball. Oh, bloody hell, that nearly trickled in. I want Evan Ferguson to be #1 player so he can get more game time. Absolutely. I still think there's a great player there with Evan Ferguson. He's still very young, though. That's the thing people need to keep in mind as well. You know, it's not... Time isn't exactly running out at the moment. Oh, that's a good ball again. Bloody hell, St. Pat's have been all over me. Oh, and I tell you what, they get a very deserved... Or they take a very well-deserved lead here. I've just not been in this game at all. My head has not been in it. Was going to say, what's your knowledge of the Championship? Do you think Blackburn Rovers can ever get back into the Premier League in the next few years? So last year was probably the first time I paid attention to the Championship from kind of start to finish, and that's because of Oxford. Obviously, JJ is an Oxford fan. We did a career mode with Oxford last year, so I was keeping... When I say I was keeping tabs with the Championship, I was mainly keeping tabs with Oxford, but I could see the teams that were doing well. When it comes to Blackburn, I'd love to see Blackburn back in the Premier League. You know, I really... Like, teams like that. Blackburn, you know, Portsmouth, Wigan... Obviously, Fulham are back in the Premier League now and have been doing really well since they came back up a few years ago. But those teams that were like staples of the division when I was growing up, those are the teams I want to see back. So I don't think Blackburn are too far off of it. I don't think they are. And I would really, really like to see Blackburn back in the Premier League. And I tell you what, Blackburn are definitely a team I want to do a career mode with as well, especially now that the stadium is in the game. Definitely want to get Blackburn done on the channel. So that will be something that I thought we were going to have more time to go on a counter-attack. Unfortunately not. That will definitely be something we will do in the future with the mighty Blackburn Rovers. My answer is Heart Oxford, Head United, and I'm celebrating every single goal. I have a feeling it's going to happen next season. I do. Something tells me United are going to play Oxford next season. Oxford beating former Premier League champions Blackburn was quite the highlight for me. Got to see that game live in person. I remember that game as well. I always get the updates on my phone anytime Oxford are playing, that live score app. It's a really handy tool, actually, to get the updates sent to the phone. So with that app, I was kind of keeping tabs with the Championship, and any time there was a game on the telly, I did my best to watch it. So last season was kind of the most I had paid attention to the Championship. Sorry, no, there's just something happening here in the background. There we go. So my laptop is very slow, lads, at the moment. I do apologise. So I'm just making sure it doesn't crash on me whilst I'm trying to read the chat. Do you think this Ireland manager will be good with the Republic of Ireland team? Well, if not, at least they all have a dentist for life. Pros and cons, I guess. I hope so, Diarmid. I really don't know what to expect. I really don't with Ireland anymore. My expectations have been kind of destroyed over the last few years. They really have. I say the last few years, basically my whole life. But yeah, I really don't know. I hope so. I would just love to see Ireland in the World Cup. Honestly, if he can do that, then I would be delighted. So I would. Right, it's Drogheda up next, but we have a bit of a break in between. Oh, we can do this diversity campaign now. Okay, we get some points for that. I still don't really know what those points mean. I really don't. I really hope player career mode gets improved next year. I knew they'd added some stuff to the mode over the last few years, but I'm a little bit underwhelmed with it. It's not been as good as I thought it was going to be. Was very lucky last season. Oh no, sorry, I missed the chat here. JJ was at Ewood at the start. JJ was at Ewood at the start of the season where we got a victory against you. Was very lucky last season. All the games I went to, I saw 1 loss, 1 draw, and 8 wins. That's a good ratio, to be fair. 1 loss was Michael Carrick giving us a 6-2 spanking. Oh god. By the way, I loved your Montreal career mode. That was an awesome career mode. Thank you very much, Diarmuid. I really appreciate that. Season 5 will be starting on Monday. The final season of the of any FC25 career mode that we do, manager career mode at least. Can't believe that we're already here, but no, I really do appreciate it. I've had a lot of fun with it. I've enjoyed every single career mode that I've done this year. Celtic, United, and Montreal as well. And I've 3 very exciting saves, lad, for next year. Oh man, I can't wait to reveal those teams. I'm so excited. I really, really am. So I'll be dropping a few teasers on the channel in the next kind of few weeks and months in the lead up to FC26. So do stay tuned to the community tab, and hopefully you will be as excited as I am. Hopefully you win the Champions League at Montreal. I hope so too. We've got one more chance to do it. So let's hope we can get the job done. The first non-European team to win the UEFA Champions League. Let's be having you. Right, Drogheda United, 15 minutes left. Well, 13 and a half minutes left to be exact. And we are coming on to play in attacking midfield as it's still 0-0. Let's get into this. Right. I need to focus properly this time. My concentration was all over the place in the last game. So let's see what we can do this time. Oh, bloody hell, I didn't mean to do that. I've skipped the objectives. But listen, let's just try and come on and get the winner as we very nearly concede. Here's Leahy. Over to Glenfield. Alright, where's Tyrrell? There I am. It's hard to miss me with the big bloody star over my head. Go on, let's just try and get a goal. Bring up that match rating. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. What a finish by Joe Tyrrell. Almost like he should be starting every game. Do you hear that, Tom Lawler? You bald prick. No offence to any bald people out there. I'm balding at bloody 27 years old. What part of Ireland am I from? I am from Cork. I'm from East Cork, to be exact. But at the moment, we're representing Waterford FC. And Joe Tyrrell, who should be starting these games, is making up for it by being the super sub, who has given us a 1-0 lead here against Drogheda. 10 minutes to go. I tell you something I would love to see in FIFA eventually, or FC, whatever the hell you want to call it. I understand it's probably not possible to have every single stadium in the game. But if you could have every league have at least 3 stadiums in the game, that would be really cool. Hello, Dominic. Welcome to the live stream, and I'm from Northern Ireland, Belfast. Lovely. I'll be in Belfast in a few months, actually. Very excited for it. Bloody long-ass journey to go from one end of the country to the other, but very much looking forward to being up north again. Oh, and we've gone north up the pitch here, and we've made it 2-0. Oh, they're down to 10 men as well. I've only noticed that now. Are we outgrowing this league ever so slightly? I had some objectives for the League of Ireland, but I tell you what, it's getting to a stage where I feel like we might need to look for a better league. That's why I picked Oxford as the target team. I just thought the Championship for a team who, you know, Oxford have some decent players, but they're not quite, you know, a top team in the Championship yet. I just think that could be an interesting challenge. But we're still honing our craft here in the League of Ireland, getting that rating up. And I'd love to win it before we leave, at the very least, as we make another change. Nice to be here. Nice to have you here, Dominic. You're more than welcome, pal. When did I start playing FIFA? Bloody hell. 2002, maybe? 2003? The first FIFA I remember playing was 2003. My most kind of vivid memories of growing up are probably playing 2004, but 2003 was the first one that I played. So, yeah, well over 2 decades now. And I've always been a career mode guy. Well, we'll say since, you know, around maybe FIFA 09, FIFA 10. Manager mode, as it was known back then. Up the Irish. Love it, Dominic. Love it. Oh, good save. Oh, it nearly wasn't a good save. First FIFA I played was the FIFA 16 demo. I've got great memories of that demo. That's when they introduced the draft for the first time. Back when I was, God, how old was I then? I was 17. So I couldn't afford to play the actual draft itself. So playing the demo, oh, we nearly get a hat-trick. Playing the FIFA 16 demo was a nice free way to play the draft. I remember the demo discs you used to get back in the day, where you could like literally play demos of like hundreds of games. Well, maybe not hundreds, but of a good few games on one disc. It was a lot of fun. Good times. Really, really good times. Oh, that's a good ball in. But McMullen will get there. This has definitely been a more controlled performance from us. On the Xbox 360, wow. Great console as well. Really great console, the Xbox 360. I am playing for Drumchapel, entitled Fortune Works. Nice. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what that is, but fair play. Here's Tyrrell. Come on, get the hat-trick. Ah, good interception. Well, look, a brace and a clean sheet I will take. They may have been down to 10 men, but I don't care. FIFA 06 was your first, JJ. Great game. Really great game, FIFA 06. Especially, like, for its time. Like, that was right before we moved on to the PS3 and Xbox 360 era of gaming. FIFA 06 was a really, really great game to kind of bow out the PS2 era. I know the next few games came out for the PS2 as well, but that was the last one before the main the next consoles came out. So, yeah, FIFA 06 was a great game. I'd love to be able to stream some retro games on here. Eventually, at some stage, we will get around to doing that. But let's see how we got on here with the objectives. I didn't actually see what the objectives were. Do I remember FIFA Street on the 360? Dude, I remember FIFA Street for PS2. It's the football club I play for. Nice. Nice. Feel so old now. FIFA 96 was my first. As I said last week, FIFA 98 Road to World Cup was a classic. You're not old, Andy. You're seasoned. Think about it that way. You're experienced. That's the way to think about it. But it's like even with my sibling, I've got two younger siblings. I am 13 years older than my sister, and I'm 15 years older than my brother. And like even just seeing the era of gaming they've grown up in compared to what I grew up in, that makes me feel old. You know what I mean? It is crazy to see how things evolve. It really is. My favourite FIFA was FIFA 20. I've got fond memories of FIFA 20. Obviously, a lot of it was played during COVID. So, yeah, a lot of fond memories of FIFA 20. I did a Valencia career mode in FIFA 20. That was probably my favourite career mode that I've done away from the channel. Valencia are definitely a team I'll have to do on here at some stage. Really, really fun career mode. I love doing La Liga career modes anyway. So, that's something I'll definitely have to do. Scored over 100 goals this season. Bloody hell, Dominic. Ronaldo would want to watch out. You're going to break his bloody record. Ronaldo might join the Irish League soon. Try and stop you from getting that record. Will Ronaldo reach the 1,000 goals? Will he reach it? I think he will. I hope he does. Right, we're 1-0 down here against Derry City, who've travelled a long way down for this away fixture. We're only coming on for 8 minutes, though. That's annoying. But let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. Who are we coming on for? We're coming on for Conan Noonan. FIFA 21 was a bit of a fluke. I remember deleting FIFA 21 for like a month because I was just getting so frustrated with it. I just couldn't bloody... I don't know. I remember there was one particular time period where the game was really starting to get the best of me, and I was like, I'm a grown-ass man. I need to calm down here. Now, that's very hypocritical because you've heard some of my outbursts on the channel, but at least that's funny. Like, this was just causing me genuine stress, because at this stage, again, it's during the pandemic. Oh, that's a good save. It's during the pandemic. I'm not working at that stage because everything is closed, and the company I was working for at the time didn't offer remote working. So FIFA was life at that point. So it was really getting to me. I felt like I was actually a manager. I don't think I can ever be a football manager. Well, I know I can't now, but just in general, I just think I would be the worst manager. FIFA 19, 20 and 21 didn't purchase. Got FIFA 22 because Ronaldo rejoined United. Yeah, FIFA 22 is a FIFA I'll always have a big soft spot for. Tyrrell United, the first proper series I did on the channel. Bollocks, we're 2-0 down here to Derry. The team have travelled down from Ulster, and it looks like they've grabbed all 3 points here. Can't complain too much, though. We didn't have an awful lot of time to come on and change anything. It is what it is. But yeah, no, FIFA 22. Big soft spot for that game. Very, very grateful for that game as well, because that was kind of what led to me, making content more often. And even though there was breaks in between, it led to what we're doing now. So I'm very, very grateful for that game. Not grateful for this game, though. We're getting battered at the moment. FIFA 21 career mode was good and bad. Yeah, definitely. I remember doing a Hull career mode in FIFA 21. I enjoyed it. I never actually properly finished it, but I did enjoy it for the most part. Yeah, as you say, it was good and bad. Oh, it's a good run there by Joe Tyrrell. Come on, let's just try and pull one back. Really good run. Oh, I thought I'd missed it for a second. Right, pick up that ball. 2 minutes left. 2-1. We're right back in it. Dominic says he loves Liverpool and Celtic. Well, we share a love of at least one team. That's all I'll say about that. You're going to love my predictions, Dominic, when I do my season predictions. There's one part I know you're definitely going to love. So, yeah, more on that in the next few months. This is going to sound kind of weird. I kind of want June to be over. I know we have the Club World Cup and stuff, but I don't really care about the Club World Cup. I will in the latter stages. Right now, I don't really give a shit about it. But I just want to get into like the thick of, the summer transfer window. Especially when things are getting confirmed. Whatever about transfer rumours, I just love the feeling of transfers getting confirmed throughout the summer. And, the pre-season friendlies starting and getting my predictions, or getting closer to revealing my predictions. I'm so excited. I think this is kind of like the kind of longest period of waiting for the new football season. I've got so many things planned. Oh god, let's just try and not concede here though. I've got so many things planned on the channel, lads. I'm really excited for it. And there's another live series coming up as well. And it's not football related at all. Not FIFA or football. So that will be revealed once the Montreal career mode is finished. Because I don't want the content to stop just because the manager career modes will be stopped. In FC25, I mean. Obviously we'll be doing them in FC26. Can we get a last minute equaliser here? Oh, great run. Oh, have I been selfish? Oh, no, I haven't. I've grabbed the equaliser. You're welcome, Tom Lawler. I'm keeping you in a job, lad. 2-2 here. Bloody hell, I'm running off the pitch. I can't wait to get home. I've forgotten to record Coronation Street. So I've had to sprint home to make sure I don't bloody miss it. Club World Cup being aired on Channel 5. I think it's on DAZN as well, isn't it? I think they're airing it for free on DAZN. So, as I say, I'll probably watch it when the final starts. Or when the latter stages start, I should say. When I played FIFA 21, I was doing a Liverpool career mode, and when the next season started, my FIFA 21 crashed. Oh, God. That's never a nice feeling. I remember, actually, I think it was FIFA 18. I was doing a career mode with... who was I doing it with? I was doing it with Southampton. I was doing a career mode with Southampton. And as I was playing... I don't even think I was playing FIFA. I think I was playing GTA. My electricity went off. All my data was gone. All the data got corrupted. And I was 4 seasons into that career mode. So you can imagine how heartbreaking that was. I think we were in a Champions League quarter-final as well. I was devastated. It was actually one of the most soul-destroying moments of my existence. So I can feel your pain there. But we get a 2-2 draw here against Derry. They looked like they'd won it with 4 minutes to go. But Joe Tyrrell had something to say about that. We can look at career progress in terms of some of the teams we could join. Okay, let's have a look here. So, don't really want to go to the MLS right now. Morecambe. we are we're over the amount of appearances we need to play for them, potentially. Hammarby, IF, we're nearly there. And Copenhagen, we're there. Copenhagen could be an interesting one. Look, we'll wait and see what offers come in. We will wait and see. We've dropped down to second in the league. Shelburne currently top. I deleted it straight after. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. No, there's nothing more soul destroying than losing progress in a game that you put so much time into. Honestly, I've been there more times than I'd like to admit. Like back in the old PS2 days when if you didn't have a memory card, it was just the most frustrating thing. But let's get these training drills over and done with. We'll just keep doing these ones because, as I say, they're the ones we've gotten an A in. And that's... Oh, we're very close to becoming a starter, lads. We are very close to becoming a starter. Right, it's Sligo Rovers up next. It's 0-0. Oh, okay. Okay, I can deal with this. We're coming on in the 55th minute. This is more like it. Now we have a time to make a proper impact here. Okay. Let's see. I won't skip it this time. I'll see what the objectives are. Glenfield comes off. Tyrrell comes on. So, get a match rating of at least 7, score a goal, and get an assist. Okay. Some of the more straightforward objectives. When I did a Bayern Munich career mode on the same game, Season 1 was over, and it started Season 1 all over again. God, you had no luck with that game, did you? Bloody hell. But I'll tell you what, we'll never be doing a retro FIFA 21 career mode from the sounds of things. Bloody lose the progress after Season 1. I was actually planning on doing a retro career mode relatively recently, and I still will eventually do it. Probably just not as soon as I thought I would. But, oh, for fuck's sake. We've gone 1-0 down. We've bloody gone 1-0 down straight away. Okay, let's just pretend that didn't happen. It's still 0-0. Whatever. Never happened. Never happened. Perception is reality. Or, no, reality is... Yeah, perception is reality. I said it right the first time. It never happened. It's still 0-0. But, yeah, I was planning on doing a retro career mode. Will still do it. But as I say, I'll be avoiding FIFA 21 from the sounds of things. FIFA 20 would probably be the one I'd like to do. I have a lot of great memories of that game. And I just think, you know, now that was 5 years ago, I think that would be a pretty cool one to do. That's a great run. Really good run here. Right, let's get the goal. There we go. We've gotten the goal. 1-1. What about a FIFA 19 retro career mode? It's possible. It is possible. I don't even know if I have FIFA 19 on my PlayStation, actually. I think I might have had the disc version of FIFA 19, but I can always pick it up cheap somewhere online, or even up in CEX in Cork City. But something we have done here is we've gotten the equaliser. Great finish there by Joe Tyrrell, as per usual. 1-1 here. Our match rating will have gone up after that, definitely. We've gotten the goal. We just need to get an assist and basically be man of the match. What could possibly go wrong? That was a good interception, but then we very nearly played it into the attacker there. Here's McDonald. McDonald, apparently. Here's McDonald. Old McDonald had a farm, apparently. McDonald. Right. Oh, that's a really good tackle. That was a really good tackle. But we're over a 7.5 rating. We're down to a 7.6, though. We were at 7.7. That's a good run. Play him in. Okay, Amond. This will surely count as the assist. Okay, I hope that counts as an assist, because we've now got those two objectives. Our match rating will definitely be above the 7.5. Surely that is enough to keep us at that rating now. FIFA 18 World Cup game mode was awesome. I barely played it. I think I had one playthrough of it as Portugal, and I never touched it again. I remember back in the day when they used to release the World Cup and Euros games as completely separate entities from the main game. I loved the 2010 World Cup game. I never actually had the 2014 one, but I did play it with my uncle a bit, and I really enjoyed it. But the 2010 one, I have so many fond memories of that game. That's the only kind of disappointing thing about the game not being called FIFA anymore, is that we won't get a World Cup game in 2026 or even a World Cup mode. I did play the Journey, Dermot, I did. I played it in FIFA 17, the first time they brought it in the game. I played a bit of it the following year, but I never finished it. I didn't play it at all the last year. I kind of got bored of it. I think it was a good idea on paper. I think it's definitely something I'd like to see them do again. I just found I was getting bored an awful lot with it. 2010 was a great game, JJ. It really was. Hard to believe, 15 years ago since that World Cup in 2010. I was just about to go into secondary school. Time flies. Time absolutely flies, lads. But I tell you what, this game is not flying by. It's the only thing. It doesn't matter what time of the game you come on. I think if you have the game set to 4 minutes, you can come on at the 89th minute and it'll still take 4 minutes for the game to end. Seeing clips of the 2010 World Cup on Twitter, favourite World Cup. I remember going into that World Cup, there was a bit of... We were a bit flat here because obviously Ireland were knocked out in the World Cup qualifiers due to a certain former Arsenal player in very controversial circumstances, is the most politically correct I can put it. But when the tournament actually started, the buzz for it was great. Yeah, fond memories of it. I really do. Fond memories of that summer in general. Oh. Sligo getting the shot off there, but it goes wide. The 2014 game mode. Yeah, as I was saying, I never actually had it myself, but I did play it a bit with my uncle. Again, 11 years ago. Doesn't feel like it. Really doesn't feel like it. Summer was incredible. It was. Yeah, the summer of 2010. It was mad. I'd moved house for the first time. My parents got married, and the 2010 World Cup took place. It was and then I went into secondary school after that. It was a year of a lot of change here. So it's kind of it's a very interesting time period to look back on. It's kind of interesting how you can look back on time periods like that in your life and just realise that a lot changed and it kind of led to a lot of things that are still happening to this day. It's crazy. Go on, let's get this second goal. Seal our man of the match status. Good block. Really good block. Here I am again. Another good block. Will third time be the charm? Go on, let's have a power shot. Why not? Another good block. Bloody hell. I was opening packs last week and I packed Team of the Season Trent Alexander-Arnold. That was the worst Scouse accent you'll ever hear. Well, Trent, he's been practicing Spanish for a while, from the looks of things. Honestly, seeing the outrage of Liverpool fans. Seeing the outrage of Liverpool fans after Trent Alexander-Arnold's press conference. Oh, bloody hell! Good save by the keeper. Fucking hell, we nearly bottled it here in the last minute. Yeah, seeing their outrage of him speaking Spanish, and like very good Spanish apparently. I haven't seen the clip yet, but I know that he was speaking fluently in Spanish. I just think it's so funny. Or even the tweets talking about his he said his earliest memories of Real Madrid are like seeing Beckham play for or sign for Real Madrid and Ronaldo going there. And it's like, so basically what Trent is saying is his favourite Real Madrid players played for United as well. So that's going to enrage them even more. But we get a 2-1 win here. Who are we playing again? It was Sligo, wasn't it? I've already forgotten. Yeah, it was Sligo. 2-1 win here. Goal and an assist. Surely now that means we start the next game. I think it will. I think we're at a stage now where we will be starting. What about Wirtz going to Liverpool for 116 million? It's a good signing. It's a great signing, to be honest. Liverpool, I'm expecting... Liverpool, I'm expecting to have a good season next season, unfortunately. But I do think that he's a very good signing for them, as is Frimpong. Obviously, Mamardashvili is coming into the club as well. Yeah, I think they are going to be a very tough team to come up against next season. Kind of going through that right now in my life, making some changes to myself for the better. That's always good to hear, man. You know, I've had to make some changes in my life as well recently. You just get to a certain stage where you're like, you know what, certain things just aren't worth it anymore. And I think it's all part of growing up, isn't it? You know, you live and learn, as they say. Or as John Kavanagh said, you win or you learn. And in this game, we very much won. We're very close now to becoming a starter. Let's hope that this game against Galway can solidify it. Let's praise my teammates. Keep that team morale up. I'm all about the team. All about the team, lads. Oh, we've made a signing, apparently. We've agreed a deal to sign Britain. We've signed Britain for €110,000 from Shamrock Rovers. Nice. Oh, and according to Nuham Tambadu, it's once in a lifetime. Is it going to be the WrestleMania 28 equivalent of once in a lifetime? It's like, yeah, we're going to call it once in a lifetime, but not really. The first ever Xbox console I played on with the Xbox 360. Nice. I had the original Xbox, actually, when I was younger. Really, really good console. Really, really good console. But the 360 for me is one of the GOATs. I would put the Xbox 360, for me personally, in the top 3 best consoles of all time. 100%. Right, Galway up next. We're still going to be a sub, but if we have a good performance here, we should be starting the next game, which, if we have a look in the calendar, will be against Shelburne. Interesting. Welcome back, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Let's get this training out of the way. Remember GTA Online, Xbox 360 hackers will give you unlimited money. I never actually had GTA for the Xbox. First time I played GTA 5 was for the PS4. I got to meet the actors who play Michael, Trevor and Franklin last year at Comic-Con in Dublin. It was a really, really cool experience. So, yeah, really nice guys. Again, one of my all-time favourite games, GTA. This year I wanted to push and be more outside my comfort zone, surprise myself with some things and others work in progress. It's good to hear. It's always good to try out different things. How are we getting less time in this game than we did last time? The Celt 67, welcome back. God, that's really fucking annoying. I thought we'd get... Okay, we still have a decent chunk of time here, but I thought we might have came on at halftime. You don't like the actor who played Michael? Interesting. Ned Luke. He was really nice. They were all very nice. They really were. It was a really good experience to meet them. So let's see. Get a match rating of 7.0, a pass success rate of at least 40%, get a cross success rate of at least 15%. Why can't I say success? Maybe because I never experienced it. There we go. That's, yeah, the jokes on this channel are getting worse and worse as time goes on. Far from a comedian. I'll put it to you that way. Although these days, being a comedian doesn't seem to be as tough as what it once was. That's a foul. We win a free kick. Where are we in the league? I think we're currently in second. Ooh, but we're in a really good position here for this free kick. Stephen Ogg is the best GTA 5 actor. He is great. Again, really nice guy. And he was in Better Call Saul as well, one of my favourite TV shows of all time. Right, can we bend it like Beckham? No, there's the answer. Wasn't the worst free kick I've taken, but unfortunately it didn't test the goalkeeper too much. Holy shit, it's 9:20 already. We've nearly been on for an hour. It's absolutely flown by. And let's see if we can get another good result in this stream here. Oh, it's a good run again. Well, put that one in. Great ball. Get in. Brilliant ball in. We take the lead. We get the assist. The match rating will definitely shoot up after that. We're still in the title race as well. As much as we're focusing on the personal objectives, we desperately need to keep an eye on the league objectives as well. Have you scored a free kick this season? No, I have not. I've scored very few free kicks at all this year. Very, very few. They've never really been my forte. I like Lamar Davis, voice actor. I would love to quote the famous interaction with him and Franklin at the start of the game, but for obvious reasons I won't. But let's just say that is iconic. But Padraig Hammond, with his 12th goal in 22 games, gives us the lead here against Galway United. Or as most people like to pronounce it who aren't from here, Galway. Oh, it's funny. I do think it's funny hearing how non-Irish people pronounce certain Irish counties or towns' names. Drogheda, Galway, Dundalk. It always makes me laugh. Used to be good at free kicks till they made it complicated. I remember FIFA 20, it felt like it was impossible to completely, like, if you had Gareth Bale on a free kick, you couldn't miss. You were almost guaranteed it was going to go in. Nowadays, like, if I score a free kick now, I feel like I've done it accidentally. I feel like they're so much easier to miss these days. I used to be good as well when it had the circle. Yeah, I was decent at free kicks then. I know there are certain methods I've seen people suggest, and I've tried out a few of them, but I very rarely get them on target, to be honest. I don't think it's just us though. Celts 90 or 67, I should say. I think it's a general issue with the game. What's that guy's name? Is it Barfy Boy, that YouTuber? He's like the only one who I see regularly score free kicks. He's the only one I've seen actually score quite a few of them. So I'd love to know what he's doing that I'm not. Because, now, to be fair, I find I don't get as many free kicks in this game anymore in compared to other games. I kind of find that anytime you get a free kick, it's normally too far out anyway. It's very rare you get one kind of on the edge of the box or around the edge of the box. So I think that kind of plays into it as well. You just don't get as many of them as you used to. Oh, good save. I think you're better than Jacksepticeye. I appreciate that, Diarmid. Long way to go yet before I'm at that level, though. I never really watched him that much, though. I was always aware of who he was. I remember that really awkward interview he did on The Late Late Show. But, yeah, I've never really watched him much. But listen, all respect to... Oh, bloody hell, what a goal. Okay, let me park aside the compliments for Jacksepticeye for a second, and let's compliment that finish. We may not be able to score free kicks like David Beckham, but that was a Beckham-esque finish. That was like FA Cup semi-final 1999 against Arsenal. What a goal that was. Beauty. And I'm telling you now, lads, if we don't start the next game, there is something seriously amiss. Because that was out of this world. Beautiful. Honestly, that was an absolutely brilliant goal. That wasn't our second goal of the game, sorry. We assisted the first one. But a goal and an assist, I will gladly take that. Let's hope we can keep on to this clean sheet now as well. That's offside. OMG, I remember that. It was so funny. No one clapped when he came onto the stage. I mean, Diarmid, you talk about an audience who did not know anything about that side of YouTube. You know what I mean? And it was just so... Even Tuberty didn't really seem to know an awful lot about him. And he was the bloody interviewer. Do you know what I mean? Listen, I think it's a cool thing that an Irish YouTuber got to get that exposure. But it was just... Yeah, as you say, the crowd seemed confused. Jack himself seemed a little bit uncomfortable. And, you know, when they asked him about like how much money he was making and stuff, it's like, you wouldn't ask an actor how much money he's making from doing a movie. Now, I get it, with YouTube, there's kind of a certain curiosity. But still, I just kind of thought, I don't know, probably wasn't the best setting, to be honest. Okay, I know crossing was one of the objectives we had. That was a terrible cross. Oh, never mind, we still get there. Oh, it's 3-0. Amond again. Lovely stuff. 3 goals, 3 points. Bob is your uncle, Mary is your auntie. Beautiful stuff. I remember the girl crying in the audience and he didn't do anything. Yeah, it was an uncomfortable experience for people all around, I think. But I tell you what, we're making this a very uncomfortable experience for Galway. Really good finish again by Amond. Using all that experience to bang that ball into the back of the net. And we have taken another step towards winning a title. Let's hope so anyway. I really wish... Actually, could we just jump to result now? Will we just sim to the end? I think we will. There's no point in playing out these last few minutes. Yeah, there we go. 3-0. We got a goal and an assist. Surely now we're starting the next game. So let's see what happens. Did you watch the Late Late Toy Show growing up? I did. Of course. Of course. And yes, we are in the starting 11. Get in there. We will be starting the next game. Beautiful stuff. At last. God, I thought it was never going to happen at this stage. And it's against oh, what a game. Top of the table clash against Shelburne. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this one. Is it PlayStation you're playing on? Yes, it is. Excuse me, it is the PlayStation 5. Let's... You know what? I'm going to pat myself on the back. I'm going to be a little bit selfish. Why not? We've got 2 new agent messages. Yet another great match. Sharing the credit with your teammates was a good thing to do. It was so good to see you sharing your good times with the supporters on social media. You're doing great. Well, finally we're bloody starting. Okay, let's see the tweet. I absolutely owned that pitch against Galway United. Fire emoji. I'm unstoppable. Hashtag master. Hashtag performance. Hashtag humble. God, we're turning into Logan Paul there. Interesting. So 3.9 million people apparently like that tweet. Bloody hell, the League of Ireland is doing great at the moment. PS5 is what I'm playing on. And I'm the player of the month. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We get player of the month. It's all going well now. At last. Thank the fans. It's about the team. There's more to come. Let's thank the fans. I've seen the trends on social media. Hashtag justice for Tyrrell. And now we will be starting this game against Shelburne. Right, let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. Oh, I'm actually getting kind of nervous now. Feel like we've a lot to live up to. We'll still do the training. Just to make sure that that green bar is filled up as much as possible. Oh no, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. Edit drill. Where is the one that we normally use again? There it is. The crossing session. Oh, and one more. Oh my god, these menus can be so finicky at times. The other drill that we normally do is a shooting one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So, let's get the A in these. That green bar goes up yet again. We're up to a 71 rating. And let's see what happens here now. We are starting this game. Top of the table clash against Shelburne. We'll control the team. Playing in centre midfield as well. Not as an attacking midfielder. Let's get into it. Speaking of Logan Paul, thoughts on the weekend's Money in the Bank and Worlds Collide if you've watched them. I did watch them. I watched them live as they happened. Really enjoyed both shows. Worlds Collide was a lot of fun. Mr. Iguana has taken over the world of wrestling since that show, which is good to see. Great main event as well. Chad Gable just showing what an absolute G he is. And I really enjoyed the Money in the Bank pay-per-view as well. I really wanted El Grande to win the Money in the Bank contract. But listen, we can't win them all. But no, I enjoyed the show. And yeah, I thought the main event was great. And it's really good to see Ron Killing's back. The reason I'm playing for Waterford instead of Cork is because Cork are not in the game. Cork are not in FC 25. If they were, I would be playing for them. But we're starting here now against Shelburne. Let's make sure that we keep this starting 11 place for the rest of the season. Nope, Cork are not in the game this year. They will be in FC 26, but they are not in FC 25 because of the way the Irish calendar works. It doesn't... Oh, that's a good ball in. Oh, let's get rid of that. Get rid of it. But sorry, because of the way the Irish calendar works, they won't be in the game till next year. FC 24, yeah, I think Cork were in that game. Pretty sure they were. What about Jacob Fatu turning on Solo? I thought Solo was fantastic in that match. That was the best character work I'd seen Solo Sikoa do. I thought it was really, really great to see him, you know, perform that way. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what that leads to with Jacob Fatu turning on him. They're going to have some quality matches, as the Samoans tend to do. We weren't exactly showing quality there, though, by losing the ball. We haven't seen Roman in ages now. Well, get used to that. That's what I'll say. That's what he is now. He's a special attraction, a part-timer. But I think he's earned that right. I don't really mind the fact that he kind of comes and goes every now and again. I think that was revealed in his most recent contract, though, that he was going to be doing less dates, so makes sense. Oh, go on. That's a good run. No, it's not. I thought we were going to create something good there. Ronaldo or Messi? Look, I prefer Ronaldo. Like, I always say this. I think Messi is naturally the better player. I think Messi's ability is just... He was born just an amazing footballer. That's not to say he hasn't worked to get where he is. But obviously, listen, as a United fan and, you know, just seeing Ronaldo's rise to how he started to what he's become, you know, Ronaldo is my favourite of the two. But both amazing players. Really privileged to be able to have watched both of them. And, yeah, I think it's kind of sad that they're both at the end of their careers now. But two amazing players. We'll never see those... Oh, the likes of those players again. Thought we got an assist there. McNamee just missed it. If you were on Xbox, I would have played against you. I'll be honest here, but I very rarely play online. I don't really play any game online, to be honest. I really don't. I don't think I've played FC25 online at all, actually. I've very, very rarely played any game online recently. Oh, good interception there. Really good interception. Sorry if I'm going to be quieter. We're just not having the best game at the moment, so I want to try and get this rating up as quick as I can. Let's just pull off a few passes here. That should help. A few successful passes. And back to him. There we go. Make the run. Play it back. Good ball. Oh, probably... I overplayed that, I'd say. I haven't heard of Messi in ages. Well, I suppose in the MLS, he's not going to be as... he's not going to make as many headlines, I suppose, as he used to be. I think with Ronaldo, it's because, obviously, he's getting closer and closer to the 1,000 goals. So I think that's why Ronaldo will stay in the headlines. Oh, God. Martin. Ah, 1-0 down here. Not a great game to be going 1-0 down in this top-of-the-table clash. And we're not having a great performance either. Hopefully we don't get bloody taken off. We finally get to start a game and it looks like we're shitting the bed. Right, listen, no need to panic. Lots of football left to be played. It's a bit of a setback, but it's just going to motivate us more. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. Hoping Ahmad can be a Messi-type player. He's such a street player. Well, hopefully United collectively can have a good season. And hopefully we can come back in this bloody game. Right, I'm going to stop being selfish now. I'm focusing too much on my own personal performance that it's affecting the team. Let's just try and make these passes mean something here. We're losing the ball far too much. Do you want, fuck it, let's have another go. Oh, I tell you what! That was going in. The keeper had to pull out a great save there. That was sneaking in, I'll tell you that much. Right. Will I take the corner short? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Let's try and see if we can work something from here. It's back out to Tyrrell. Unselfish. Right at the keeper. Oh, he spilt it. But he recovered well in the end, Kearns. And that looks like it's going to be half-time. 1-0 down. Not the greatest individual performance, but still 45 minutes left to play. Let's just hope that we haven't disappointed the manager too much to have been taken off. Okay, no, we are still on the pitch. That's good to see. Right. Let's try and get this early second half goal. That's a really good ball. Have a go. Ah, good interception. But a good start as well, though. Lively. Here's Martin now. Who got the goal. That's a good ball. Oh, defensively, we're all over the place at the moment. Thankfully, though, this is the League of Ireland. We're not going to have the most clinical strikers in the world in this game. So we get away with that one. Tyrrell now. Good ball. Oh, this could lead to something big. Surely, equaliser. Oh, he's hit the post. Ah, it should be 1-1. But somehow, he's hit the woodwork. And Shelburne deal with it. They look to go on the counter now. Chapman. Oh, it's a decent ball in. Headed away. Right. We really need to get this goal. We are running out of time. A draw is a better result for us because we are top of the league. Good ball. Get in. Brilliant. Excellent finish there from Amond again. He's aging like a fine wine. The Irish Ibrahimovic. With a very important equaliser here. As much as I want to focus on our individual performance and how much we want our career to progress, we do need to make sure the team is doing well too, though. The closest professional team to me is Shelburne. Well, no offence, but I'm really hoping we can get these 3 points against that team today. It's a really good ball. That's a lovely finish. Well, I said we don't have the most clinical strikers in this game. Padraig Hammond is the exception to that rule. Excuse me. Right, can we kick on now and win it? No, I'm up for you. I appreciate that. The Joseph Tyrrell Ultras. Oh, bloody hell, I thought that was going to sneak in for a second. Oh, he was offside anyway. Okay. Thank God. Right, we're on a 7.2 match rating at the moment. It's not terrible, but it's not quite what we need. Is that going to lead to another goal, though? Oh, it nearly did. It should have. Ah, God. Good save, to be fair, by the keeper. And the follow-up, it just came back at him too quickly. Wasn't able to get the shot off from it. But it's another warning sign. This diamond formation, I tell you what, I haven't used it in such a long time. And not having wingers has really been... it's really been throwing me off, to be honest. Not really a big fan of it. But again, it's player career mode. It ain't manager mode. We don't get to make those decisions. Not in this series, anyway. Very much outside of my comfort zone. 20 minutes to go now. Still 1-1, though. A draw is definitely a better result for us. But a win would be very much ideal. Oh, we've got a lot of space here. Bloody hell. What the hell are they doing defensively? Oh, what a brilliant goal. But bloody hell, Shelburne all over the place there. Defensively, we take the lead. 15 minutes to go. And we could be taking a huge step towards lifting this Irish League title. I actually don't know how many games are left. I need to check that. I've not really paid much attention to the calendar. But regardless, being top of the league with a comfortable margin would be very much welcomed. Eklund now with the goal. Keeper probably could have done a little bit better there. His positioning was a little bit off. But who cares? We certainly don't. It's 2-1 here to Waterford. And we're still on the pitch. Right. Because we're winning now, I feel like I can be a little bit more selfish. The match rating is a little bit off what we need it to be. So let's just try and get that one up. Literally all you have to do is just keep passing it successfully and it'll go up. That sounds kind of wrong as well. Or maybe I've just made that sound wrong. But still, you get what I mean. I think it was an 8.1 is what they asked for. God, my short-term memory is getting very bad. I'm on a 7.9 at the moment. That should get us up to an 8. Okay, maybe not yet. There we go. Right. Get this goal, and we should be all good. Joe Tyrrell, get in there! Right. Okay, panic over. We will still be in the starting 11 in the next game. It's 3-1 here. We've won this game now. Beautiful stuff. You know what? Let's sim to the end. Let's just sim to the end. We make one change afterwards. Not a big deal. But we get our goal. We get, I think, maybe the man of the match as well. No, Amond got man of the match, to be fair. Oh, no, sorry. No, we did. Never mind. We got a 9.8. I thought for some reason it was 9.3. He got a 9.3. But we are comfortably top of the league now. Hey, Joe, how are you? Loving this series. Appreciate that, James. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream, I should say. Very happy to have you here. My Arsenal career mode is an awesome team. Goalkeeper from Atalanta. Right back is Balde. Timber at right back. And my wingers are Saka, Rafinha, and striker is Gyökeres. That's a tasty looking team right there. Very tasty looking team. Alright, let's have a look at the league table. Oh god, we are doing really well here. 8 points clear. 8 points clear at the top of the table. Lovely stuff. Waterford man myself, so can't complain. Well, take a long look at this, James. Appreciate every second of it. Very, very happy with how we are doing at this moment in time. We've lost 6 games. Bloody hell. Doesn't feel like we've lost that many games, to be fair. Right, I am just going to go for a quick toilet break because I am bursting, but I will be back in just a second, so don't go anywhere. And we are back. Where the hell did I put my charger? There it is. Right, sorry about that. Was bursting for the loo there for far too long. I don't know why I didn't just pause it sooner. But we were in the midst of a very important league game. So let me just have a quick look at the calendar here. How many games do we actually have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Okay, we've got quite a few games left. And we've got a cup game coming up too. I actually bloody forgot about the cup. Late enough into the season that we've actually started that. But it's Bohemians up next. Our first away start of the season. Let's see how we get on here against the team from Dublin. I really wish there's a way you could automatically set these training drills, instead of having to pick it individually every time. But we'll get the ones that we have an A in. You know what, let's actually work on the penalties a little bit as well. I know it's only a B, but whatever. It's still not too bad. And once that green is filling up more and more, I'm happy with that. Just playing my Blackburn career whilst watching this. I've just, this minute, signed the legendary Montreal striker Esteban Lepal. Well, Andy, I'll tell you what, you are going to be flooded with goals in that career mode. I can promise you that. Legend of the channel, Esteban Lepal. If you know, you know. Gyökeres scored 44 goals and 10 assists in 55 appearances. Interesting. Will he be able to do let me try that again. Will he be able to do that in real life for whatever team he may join? Right, let's get into it. You know what? I'm going to actually play the highlights. We'll play the team highlights this time. I don't want this season to drag on forever, so we'll change it up every now and again. We travelled to Dublin to take on Bows. I bloody keep skipping the bloody objectives. Oh my god, that's so annoying. A lot of bad habits from manager career mode that I've just, for whatever reason, cannot get out of. Right, we get a crossing opportunity here. even though we don't play with wingers, so that's going to be fun. Oh, Tyrrell on the run. That's not who I was going for, but I don't care, because we take the lead. Is it Amond again? Yes, it is. I know this isn't a manager career mode, but he honestly would be... He would be the king of this career mode if we were doing a manager save right now. He has been absolutely fantastic. So he has. We get a long cross here as well. These tend to be overpowered quite a lot of the time. Win that header. We still have it. I thought the highlight was going to end there. McDonald. Olyanenka. Oh, Tyrrell is in. Go on. Good ball. Get the shot off. Ah, not the worst shot, but not the best shot either. Midfielders are Rice, Neves and PSG. Rice and Neves. Rice, Neves from PSG and Camavinga from Real Madrid. 3 great players, even though Declan Rice... You know. if you know, you know. That's all I'll say. Amond is unreal IRL as well. I tell you what, James, he's bloody... Really kicking on this title charge for us here, because our performances have been a little bit hit and miss. We weren't really starting a lot of the games at the beginning of this season, so Amond, I tell you what, probably player of the season, if I have to be unbiased about it. Long may that continue. I was tempted to make myself a striker in this, but then I was like, do you know what? Let's make it a bit more interesting. And midfield is, you know, midfield is such a fun position to play, and it was the position I loved playing the most when I actually did play football. So I said, you know what? We'll drop back a bit into the midfield. We'll try and be the next Roy Keane. And so far it's going pretty well, especially now that we're actually starting games. Oh, I tell you what, if we'd found the through ball there, we could have been on the score sheet. Amond, with the ball back. Oh, come on, you could have given us the rest of that attack. You could have given us the rest of that. But they've decided to move on. Bowles get the ball, or the next attack, I should say. Good ball in. That's going to be a goal. No, it's not. It's a great save. They get a corner up next. Well, defensively, the League of Ireland in this game is, honestly, I don't trust the AI defenders. That's another big reason why I've been using the team. So anytime we concede any sort of attacking opportunity, I get very nervous, especially with these one-on-ones. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to stop this chance from happening. Bring the keeper out. Oh, what a save! What a save! Absolutely fantastic save, and we get the 1-0 win. I don't know if our objectives... I don't know if they were achieved individually, but we get the win here. That's the important thing. I'm looking happy, though. If Grealish was Irish, he wouldn't be picked. Oh, God, I tell you what. I look at the Irish team, though, and I go, bloody hell, imagine if we'd had Rice and Grealish. That game, when England played Ireland at the Aviva, and we lost 2-0. Like, do you know if Harry Kane and bloody Saka scored? It's obviously disappointing to lose, but whatever. It's the fact it had to be Rice and Grealish. Of all 2 players to get the goals, it had to be them. Do you know what I mean? Like that was the issue. Not just losing to England, but the fact that those 2 players had to score the goals, honestly. But yeah, Jack Grealish, his future very much up in the air at the moment. And let's just say he could be featured on the channel quite regularly soon if certain rumours are to be believed. There's another teaser for FC26. In my Arsenal career mode, Celtic signed Jose Sa from Wolves. Wow. And Demiral from Juventus. Carsley manager as well. Yeah, I forgot about that actually. Carsley was managing England at that point. Yeah, it was not a good day. It was not a good day. I actually remember one of my buddies, Simon, who's from England, messaged me after that game and apologised. He actually apologised. And even he said he found it disgusting. So that'll tell you. And especially with Declan Rice, because his Irish connections are here in Cork. So that makes it even more disappointing from a personal perspective. Right, let's get these training drills again. Sorry, my live chat is after going on me here. Live chat disappearing. Take a shot every time that happens. Don't, actually. I don't want to encourage alcohol poisoning on here. There we go. So what rating does Esteban Lepol go up to? He, I think at the moment, is an 83 rating. I think, as far as I remember. Couldn't celebrate either. Thought of you. I appreciate that, JJ. I just think, like, let's even just look at it from a wider perspective, not even just Grealish and Rice, but I just think with international football they need to stamp down on that a lot more. You know what I mean? I understand people have connections to other countries. That's not my problem. I just think, you know, Declan Rice had played senior matches for Ireland. I don't think he should have been allowed to play for England, to be honest. Grealish, okay, it was the under-21s and, you know, the youth level teams he played for, but still, I just think they need to stamp down on that more. I just don't think it's very fair. Yeah, things need to change with that. You could be like, it could be worse though. It could be Diego Costa. He's played for nearly every country known to man. Fucking hell. I wouldn't have been surprised if he played for Costa Rica simply because he shares a bloody name with them. Fucking hell. But anyways, right, Dundalk, where are they in the league? They are 10th. Can you quick sim games here? You can jump to result. You know what? I want to test something here. Let's jump to result. Just because now we have a comfortable, you know, starting 11 position. Let's just see what happens if we jump to result. So are you okay? You want to skip to the end of the match? Only the match rating objective will be tracked. Yep, that sounds fair. Oh god, we bloody lose. We scored though, but we did lose to struggling Dundalk. Okay. Mixed feelings after that. Probably worked to Costa, yeah, probably. So how does that look now in terms of the league table? 8 points clear, okay, not a big deal. It's St. Pat's up next. Okay, the rating has gone down slightly for the starting 11. Let's play the highlights of this game as well. I kind of want to get as close to the end of the season as possible. Let me just turn down my laptop as well. I can actually hear myself back on the computer. Sorry if that was picking up on the mic. Again, let's get these training sessions out of the way. I'm sorry if this is kind of repetitive as well, lads. I honestly, from what I was hearing about FC25 player career mode, it was a little bit more advanced than this. It was a little bit more fun than this. It kind of, you know, it's kind of grand when you first start it, and then after a while it's kind of rinse and repeat. How long are you planning at staying at Waterford? I don't really know, James, to be honest. I was kind of planning on staying after, at least up until we played European football. So obviously it looks like we're going to win the league. So I think if we do, we'll stay for another season and play some European football, and we'll assess it then after that. If we get a big offer in the summer, though, it might be hard for me to turn it down. But we'll see. Let's play the highlights. But it better cost a fortune changing nationality. You know what, JJ? I'm just jealous I didn't think of that one. I'm just jealous of that one. Oh, that's a good one. We love a dad joke on here. So we do. Right, let's play the team highlights and see how we get on here against St. Pat's Athletic. I wonder if we'll come up against the fella in the green and white shirt. Again, if you know, you know. Right. Objectives. 7.0 match rating, 1 assist, and complete 1 pass. Okay. If we don't complete that objective, something is seriously wrong. Okay, what's the first highlight going to be? It's going to be a crossing opportunity for them. The problem with player career is it's too easy to become high rated. Yeah, I think probably with the league we're playing in as well. We started, Jesus Christ, I thought that was going to go in. We started with a pretty decent rating, and we're kind of shooting up quicker than I thought. So yeah, that's definitely not helping proceedings. But I think if we move to a better league, we might see more. It might become more competitive. At the moment, things are feeling a little bit too easy. Even though, as I say that, we are conceding chance after chance here. But we get the next highlight. Let's see what we can do here. Right, let's get that first objective complete. Where am I? Oh, I'm too far away now. Okay, here I am. Right. 1 pass. Successfully. There we go. Hey! A successful pass has been made. Oh, 2 successful passes. We're exceeding expectations. Oh, Square it. Ah! Overplayed it. Should have just had the shot. Tried to be sweaty. And it didn't work out. Oh god, my laptop's about to run out of battery. Let me just quickly pause this for a second. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I thought maybe we might have got an offer during the season as well, with how well we were doing. But maybe it's taking into account that it's the first season we're here. So it'll be interesting in the summer to see what offers we potentially may get from other clubs. Oh, I thought they were going to give us that counter-attack. And then they end up giving us the counter-attack in the next highlight. What was even the point? Okay, here we are. Joe Tyrrell. Joe Tyrrell continuing to rise. Oh, what a run this is. Oh, what a run this is! And then I lose it. Oh, come on! Come on! Oh, trust me, you would struggle to see one successful pass in a Waterford game. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. I tell you what, I don't think you'd see much better at Cork at the moment either. I don't even think you'd see much better at United at this moment in time, with the way things are going. Oh, that's a good save by the keeper. I tell you what, the keeper has done really well in this series. He has been really, really good. I'm going to put myself on this corner because they have slightly fixed corners as of late. If we were able to get an assist, then that would be great. That's a good ball in. We win the header, but the defender blocks it. And they end up dealing with it. Okay, we get a free kick. It's very far out. But you know what? YOLO. I'm having a go. I'm going to try this again. Joe Tyrrell. Just not enough power. Just not enough power. I knew it was too far out, but you know what? You miss 100% of the chances you don't take. And in this career mode, we miss 99% of the chances that we take. Keeper got called up for the Northern Ireland squad this week. Fair play to him. Absolutely fair play. Oh. Well, I tell you what. Oh, I won't say fair play to him that time. Because he didn't keep that one out. It was poor defending, to be fair. It's not on the goalkeeper. We're 1-0 down here. Oh, and they get the next attack as well. There's only 8 minutes left. I think we may have dropped more points here. Oh, that's not good. And our starting 11 position could be in jeopardy as well. Okay, this is the last time I'm playing the highlights today because I think it's too risky. Too risky. That's going to be a goal. No, it's not. It's a good save by the keeper. And that is going to be full time. Oh, that's disappointing. Good win for St. Pat's, but a very disappointing result for Waterford. Let's hope that doesn't kick us out of the starting 11. Lepal is on fire. He's just bagged a hat-trick on his debut. The more things change, Andy, the more they stay the same. Esteban Lepal doing bits there for Blackburn Rovers. You love to see it. And let's hope he can continue to do bits for Montreal in the final season of the career mode. Oh, he left Waterford for Pats. Oh god, that makes it even worse. Right, it's deadline day here. Oh god, I didn't mean to delete those emails. Sorry, that was a force of habit. It said something about international selection. I think that just meant in general, though. I don't think we'd been selected for the international team. Although if we were, that would be quite something. I wonder how long it will take us to get called up to the Irish national team. Hopefully not too long. I'm just going to skip. Just going to skip this here. Can't be arsed with deadline day. We're not the manager, so I won't worry about it. Support each other. There we go. Keep that team morale up as much as possible. New agent message. Okay, whatever. And a new email from the Electricity League, which is just about the transfer window. Don't really care. And it's Sligo up next again in the Cup. Okay. So hard to tell what the next steps are going to be, but no pressure. Whatever happens, I've got another club in mind which would fit you perfect. I'm not moving to Nashville. Morecambe in League 2. I think we're probably a bit too good for League 2, though. I don't really want to play in Sweden. Hartberg, Copenhagen, Punjab. Do we move to India? No, definitely not. No offense to India, just not exactly a league I'd be overly interested in moving to. No, I'm sticking with Oxford as the. I'm sticking with Oxford as the target team. Playing Sligo tomorrow. Well, Let's try and manifest a good result in that game by beating them here in the FAI Cup. Another agent message. It's time to make last changes in potential contract offers since negotiation period comes to an end. Clubs will judge your whole season performance, but they need to know what are your expectations. Okay, that was a lot of jargon there. That was a lot of words that just weren't... I don't know, it didn't really feel like she said anything overly significant there. Is there anything we can do with the contract here? Edit Pro, maybe? No. My Pro. My agent, maybe? Current contract. Oh, I can... Can I get more wages? Oh, yes, I can. So we're currently on 2,400. Let's go up to this. 6,639. Okay. I didn't realize you could do that. You could just edit your bloody wage. Imagine if you could do that in real life. I actually just want to make this amount. Let me just toggle this fucking bar here to increase my weekly wage. I haven't really looked at this much, to be fair. We've seen Oxford as the target team. So, okay, let's see. So, passing rate. Okay, this is making sense now. So, they wanted 31% passing rate. We're at a 65. They want us to be in 28% of the starting 11... To be in the starting 11 28% of the time. We are 15% at the moment, but we've literally only just started playing, so we just need to get that up a bit more. One clean sheet, we've got 10. We've scored a finesse goal, and they want one first-time shot goal as well. Okay. So let's try and increase the starting 11 percentage. And in this game, we'll try to score in the... not score in the first half. We'll try and score first time, I should say. Easier said than done, though. But listen, we'll give it a go. Let's continue to improve these stats here. There we go. And now let's get into the next game against Sligo in the FAI Cup. I'd love to win the Cup this season. So let's see if we can get off to a good start here. We'll play this match in full. And hopefully a potential double will still be on after it. Right. Get an 8.5 rating, avoid losing the match, and get an assist. Okay. Right. Sligo, let's be having you. Just sold Rice to Newcastle for 110 million in my Arsenal career mode. Bloody hell. Big signing for Newcastle. Let me know how you reinvest that money. Be very interesting to see what you do with the team after that. Here's Tyrrell. Right, we need to have a good performance today. And we need to make sure we advance on through in the Cup. Especially since we've had a few dodgy results now in the league. I want to make sure we win something this season. Solidify that European football also. That's a lot for just Rice. Yeah, you'd think you'd at least get a curry with the JJ. Bloody hell. Society these days, am I right? I'll see myself out. Anyways. Right, I know it said get an assist, but I wouldn't mind getting a goal as well. Let's try and get one. Oh, to be fair, we probably should have squared it in. We should have squared it. We would have got the assist. Ah, I was too selfish there. It was a really good run. If I'd squared it, I think we would have gone 1-0 up. I need to stop being like Garnacho. I need to realise it's about more than just me. Well, so far, the lore of Joe Tyrrell and his backstory of being a footballer, it's been a very strange career so far, is what I would say. Not good or bad, just a bit strange. Right. Playing Hammond. Hammond. Oh, good turn. Has a shot. Good save by the keeper. Bit off topic, but who do you think should take the title off Cena? I don't know, to be honest. I think it'll probably end up just being Cody, which I don't hate. You know, it's not the most original idea, but I wouldn't be shocked if that's what they end up doing. I mean, I don't think Punk is going to beat him, but I would be very happy if he did. Imagine if it ended up being Logan Paul. I know it won't, but imagine if it was. That would be In a way, I wouldn't hate it. I honestly wouldn't hate it. What I like about Logan Paul is that he has genuine heat, but he's also really good. And I kind of like that he's a heel who can back things up. And that genuine heat is something that we don't see an awful lot anymore. So I actually quite like that. Thoughts on the short title run by Jey Uso? I was in Vegas when Jey Uso won the title. Actually, let me just hold that thought for a second. Okay, never mind. I was in Vegas when Jey Uso won the title, and honest to God, the pop he got when that bell rang at the end of the match was enormous. And I think it served its purpose. It got the reaction that it needed. The crowd dug it, but I think kind of similar to The Rock back in the day. I think Jey Uso is somebody who can have those short title runs. He doesn't need to have a year-long reign. He can kind of get those big reactions and kind of, short title runs that lead to a wider story. So I didn't hate it. I think Gunther, he just being a champion really suits him. So I was quite a big fan of it. Oh, fantastic. Joe Tyrrell puts Waterford 1-0 up. We've gotten a goal now. That's going to bring up the match rating. Let's get an assist and let's not bloody lose. And I'll be happy. Sami Zayn should beat Cena. I tell you what, when he's not playing in goal for Montreal, I think being a WWE champion would be a nice little side hustle. Again, if you know, you know. What do you think of Mania being in Vegas again? I tell you what, I already wasn't going to WrestleMania again next year, but if there was ever any slight possibility of me going next year, that was completely eradicated when they announced it was in Vegas again. Las Vegas is a really cool place to see. I'm really happy that I went and got to experience it. Not in a rush to go back. So, listen, I know it made them a lot of money. From being there, I understand why they want it in that location. It's the ideal location to have it in to increase, revenue, even just from the economy's point of view. But from a WWE point of view, the amount of, honest to God, the amount of merch they were able to sell there was insane. Like Philly, they were able to do it as well, but even more so in Vegas. So I get why they're doing it. I definitely have no interest in going back to Las Vegas. It's a thing you experience once, and yeah, that's kind of, that's kind of that then. Whereas Philadelphia, I would happily go back to. Absolutely adored Philadelphia. Doing a Bristol career mode, who should I sign? Got about 8 million. I don't even know. Esteban Lepal, there you go. Probably be able to sign him for around that at the beginning. Just have it in Croker. Who knows? Maybe one day. Maybe one day. WrestleMania Dublin. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Literally. There are some things that cannot be spoken. I'll leave the rest up to your imagination. But no, as I say, Vegas, do you know what? The first couple of days you're there, it feels like you're in the telly. If that makes sense. It's like, it looks like you're in a theme park 24/7. And it kind of looks shit during the day, I'm not going to lie. But at night it looked amazing. But after like day 2, you've seen everything and you kind of become a bit desensitized to it. Yeah, it's as I say, it's cool to experience once, but once you've done it once, you've done everything. Imagination goes to the Hangover movie. Yeah, it ain't too far off, I'll tell you that much. Oh, great run. Come on, get the assist. Oh, I don't think that's going to count as the assist, but we still had a big impact in the goal. And it's 2-0 here in the FAI Cup. If we can get a third, and if I can get the assist, then I'll jump to result. And we'll try and fly through this season as quick as we can. I really want to get into the second season. I think if we play some European football, it'll make things all the more interesting. And if we can get to a cup final, that'd be great as well. That's what everyone says about Vegas. Yeah, I'd heard people say that as well before I went. And one of the guys who I met over there, I think he said it was his 4th time in Vegas. I don't know how he does it. It's his favourite holiday destination. But for me, nah, one and done. A one and done. There's so many places that I've been to that I would love to visit again and again and again. But Vegas is very far down that list. But again, to each their own. To each their own. There's Joe Tyrrell. Right. Let's try and get an official assist. Oh, I think that's going to go down as a bloody own goal as well. We can't get this bloody assist. Oh my god. Because he's probably a gambling addict. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Do you know one thing I will say though, James? I will say this. If you're going to be a gambling... No, I'm not going to say it like that. If you are going to gamble a lot, is what I'm going to say, do it in Vegas. I left Vegas with more money than I had when I arrived there. That's all I'm going to say. But please gamble responsibly. Just get the bloody assist. Get the assist and we can jump out of this game. Hey, we get the assist. Right, 4-0. Right, let's jump the result. It's getting too easy. 4-0. We ended up coming off with 10 minutes to go. But I don't care. We achieved all the objectives. I have a huge breaking transfer news for you. Let me hear it, Diarmid. Let me hear it. Why is there only one tick? What were the objectives again? Oh, shit. Okay, some objectives aren't available when you sim. No, it doesn't really matter. Listen, it still went up. We achieved the main objective, which was to get the match rating. And we're through to the... Wait, what? Oh, never mind. Oh my god, we're playing for Ireland. We did get called up. Oh my god, I was like, how are we a sub again? We're a sub for bloody Ireland. Wow, okay. That completely took me off guard. Well, it's a proud day for the parish. Joe Tyrrell, straight out of Cloyne, straight into the Irish national team. Absolutely fantastic. And it's Croatia. Very tough game here. It's an international friendly, but still, against a tough team. But I will gladly take that. 72 rated Waterford FC player in the Irish squad. You'll love to see it. Nico Williams from Bilbao is open to a move to Barcelona in the summer's transfer window. I could see that happening at some stage. Best of luck to him. Right, we have to play this game. Ireland against Croatia. Let's make sure we're more than prepared for this game. Get these training drills in. I feel like I should probably do another drill at some stage. I'll do that for the next episode though. Try and increase some other stats. I feel like if we just keep doing these ones, we'll be very one-dimensional. But it's a handy way of increasing the bar up there. Oh! Okay, we're already nearly a starter. Okay, Ireland versus Croatia. We're 1-0 up. We're coming on for Cullen, former Tyrrell United player. So it's Kelleher, Rafferty, Collins, O'Brien, my cousin, Manning. Tyrrell has just come on. Taylor, Ogbene, McGrath, Knight and Parrott. Interesting. Right. Ireland's golden period has begun. Let's hope so, JJ. Let's hope so. It's a proud moment for me and my family making my debut here. Let's just pretend it's at the Aviva. I don't know how the Aviva's not in the game. It literally hosted a Europa League final not too long ago. But here we are making our international debut. My bloody live chat has disappeared. There we go, it's back. What a time for it to go down. But make an interception, clear the ball 2 times, get a match rating of 6.5. Paul Pogba going to Monaco. And try not to get banned, Paul. That's all I'll say to you. But Josh Cullen comes off. Tyrrell United for Tyrrell United. Again, if you know, you know. Playing slightly deeper in this save than we did in that one. But still, we're donning the green jersey. And we're 1-0 up against a very good Croatian side. Well, we did do an Ireland international career mode earlier this year. And bloody hell, if I thought player career mode was bare, international career mode was basically non-existent. They get a corner here. I thought that was going to go out for a goal kick. Kramaric will whip it in. Well, if we could get a goal here on debut, it would be amazing. Oh, but we concede one. Vardiol, the Man City scumbag, got his head onto that. Croatia get the equaliser. And things just got a little bit more interesting here. It's a good ball in, to be fair. Vardiol rose highest. Poor marking. Oh, and it's 1-1. Okay, all to play for now. All to play for. There we go, my first touch in an Ireland shirt. And it's a successful pass as well. Oh, we play an Ogbene. Really good ball. Ogbene! Oh, good save. Robbed of our first assist for our national team. Good save by the keeper. Probably should have scored it though, to be fair. 25 minutes left. Ah, good interception. This is just different quality now. Brave choice to be calling up a League of Ireland player, despite the fact that we're at quite a decent rating. It's around the average rating of a lot of the players in this squad, but still. Collins with a really good interception there. Here's Joe Tyrrell again, don't lose it. Oh god. Yeah, you can tell the nerves have gotten to us a bit here. Slightly below average performance so far. Not realistic. Irish midfielders can't pass forward. Too true. Too true. Oh, but I tell you what, we can run forward here. Can we? Oh, nearly. Okay. A little bit better that time. McGrath. Good block. Parrott. Ah. Well defended. Such a well-organised team, Croatia. They really are. Hard to believe that 2018 World Cup final. How many years ago is that now? 7? Yeah, 7 years. Doesn't feel like it. Does not feel like it. And Modric winning the Ballon d'Or that year as well. It's a bit of a strange time to look back on. That kind of summer of 2018. Ronaldo going to Juventus. There was just a lot of kind of bizarre things happening in football back then. When you look back on it. Oh, but it would be even more bizarre if a League of Ireland player could score for Ireland. We nearly did. It's blocked. Oh, the keeper was still grounded, but they clear it away. Here we are again. Oh, really good from Joe Tyrrell. Play him in. Ah, Ogbene would have been offside, so we tried to play in Parrott instead. But he wasn't able to get there. Here's Musa. Oh, Collins. He's having a great performance. Here over to Jake O'Brien. Another man who has been prominently featured on the channel over the years. Oh, but here's Joe Tyrrell, his cousin. Going to be unselfish here on my Ireland debut. Unselfish. I'm here for the team. I'm here for the badge. I'm here to represent the nation. Could have scored on my debut. Decided to play it in for Troy Parrott, who gives us the lead here again. We had a bit of a shaky start. The nerves definitely were playing a role here. My live chat is bloody gone again. Oh god, this is getting really annoying. There we go. Back again. Fucking hell, it was fine last week. This week, now it's acting the maggot again. But whatever. But anyways, we get an assist here on our Irish debut. 2-1 up. Let's try and see this result out. Saw the new Juventus third kit. Look very nice. Haven't seen it yet. We'll have a look there once this game is over. And the best Irish footballers are from Munster. Absolutely, James. Absolutely. Just look over the years. Roy Keane, John O'Shea. Even if you look currently, like Jake O'Brien is one of the best performing Irish players. You know, Quiveen Kelleher. You know, Munster has always had a rich tradition of great footballers. And Joe Tyrrell is keeping that legacy going. Adam Ida as well. What a time he's had at Celtic. I'm really disappointed actually that I can't go to that bloody Celtic and Cork game. Unfortunately I have other commitments that day. But yeah, it should be a great day out for all involved. Out in Páirc Uí Chaoimh. Come on, can we get this goal on debut? Oh, not a bad shot. I don't like how the Croatian goalkeeper is wearing green. I really don't like how they allow stuff like that to happen in the game. I think every team should have an alternate away kit. Alternate away goalkeeper kit, I mean. Alright, let's whip in this ball. Oh, I thought we'd scored a header. Oh, O'Brien. Very nearly putting us 3-1 up here. It's one of the best headers we've had all year, to be honest. Juventus is the only badge that has my own name on it. Oh yeah, the JJ. Yeah, I never thought about that. I still remember when they changed the badge. A lot of people were disappointed. I think I've gotten used to it over time. That old Juventus badge is lovely, though. Yeah, Celtic and Cork City, Páirc Uí Chaoimh. I think it's on the 8th of July, as far as I remember. But unfortunately, as I say, other commitments that night, so I won't be able to attend. But yeah, should be a good game. Oh, I tell you what, though, this has been a good game. This has definitely been the best game so far. Coveen Kelleher. Alright, relax, lads. It's an international friendly. Okay? It's a good save. This would be a great win if we could get it, but we are not really playing for anything at this stage. Is it in Cork? It is. It is. Oh, good ball in. Oh, he's offside, thank God. It's in Páirc Uí Chaoimh, which is actually not Cork City Stadium. It's the GA Stadium here. Very nice stadium, actually. I got my 2 COVID jabs in that stadium. But yeah, Celtic are coming over to play a friendly. Cork can't afford to do that. They're going down. Well, tell you what, the money they'll make from it, they'll be able to reinvest that back into the squad, hopefully. We'll have to wait and see. But I am hoping to get over to Celtic Park at some stage this season. I have something kind of cool I want to do for the channel. It might take me a few years to do it, but it's an idea I came up with recently that I'm going to have to start laying the groundwork for now. And then 2 or 3 years' time, it should all come together. Should be interesting. But here we go. 2-1 win on our international debut. A fantastic start to life playing for the boys in green. An assist as well. Wearing the number 14 shirt. I would have preferred to have worn the number 16 shirt, but whatever. I'm just happy that we got the perfect debut here. And we showed how unselfish we were. We could have had the shot, but we decided to assist instead. Very happy with that. Maybe next pre-season Cork versus Oxford. Let's hope so, JJ. And whether it's here or whether it's over, I will 100% be going to it. I can guarantee you that. I would have to meet up. But that is that game done. A successful international debut. Probably going to be another one after this. What was the objective we missed out on? Oh, clear the ball twice. Oh, we didn't really need to. We weren't really playing in a defensive position. Czechia up next. Interesting. Cork will get battered. They probably won't even field their full team. Maybe not, but it's a nice day out for people. As I say, I'd love to be going to it, but unfortunately won't be able to. Right, we are on the bench again for this game against Czechia. Oh, sorry, did not mean to back out of that. My bad. Okay, whatever. We'll focus on that later on. Okay, I'm going to get these training drills done, and then I'm going to have a look at the calendar, because it's getting closer to 10:30, so I don't want to stay on for too much longer, just because it's getting late. And I tell you what, I am bloody starving. Where is the other training drill that we normally do? Am I going blind? Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. My bad. Right. Simulate all these. Am I closer to the city or Cove? I'm technically closer to Cove, but where I'm from, Cove are rivals. Not necessarily in football or soccer, but just in general, Cloyne and Cove would be rivals, so I'd have more of an affinity for Cork City because it's more representative. It's more representative of the county as opposed to Cove, who represent Cove. If there was a team called East Cork United, I'd probably support them, but there isn't at the moment. Oh, we're starting this game. Oh wow, I did not think we'd be starting this game. Right, we'll play this game and then we'll wrap up the stream. Then I think that makes sense. Our first ever start for Ireland. God, we're playing a bit of a weaker team. O'Leary in goal. Lyons, Cashin, Umabama-Deli, Manning, Ebisele, Cullen, Taylor, Johnston, Tyrrell and Ferguson. Right. Final game of the episode. Final game of the stream. It's been a lot of fun again though, lads. And I tell you what, I will be going live more and more regularly. Like, for this series, this was all about... It was an idea I've had for a while, but this was all about... getting back into the groove of live streaming again, to kind of get off the ring rust, as we'd say in the world of pro wrestling. And I'm really enjoying it again. I really missed this. You've no idea how much I missed being able to go live. We had so much fun back in the day with it, and it's great to see more people joining in too. It's always great to have these conversations. I know I'm a little bit rusty at it at the moment. This is only stream 2. But, I tell you what, I'm looking forward to having more of them. And I tell you what I'm also looking forward to. Sorry now. Is my bloody live chat not disappearing on me anymore? There we go, it's back. Sorry about that. Who's your internet provider now, if you don't mind me asking? Vodafone. I am with Vodafone. I was with a certain provider who may or may not have sponsored a certain blue team from London. Never again. Never again. But since I've switched, it's been a hell of a lot better. Been nice having more people. And yeah, it's great. It's always great to see people pop in and have a chat and conversate. Now, we're building a nice little community here, so I'm really enjoying it. So thank you all very much for popping into the stream, and I can promise you there's more where that came from. Can we get another assist here? Oh, we nearly did. Probably could have had the shot myself. But we do get the corner, which Josh Cullen will come over and take. What a player he was for Tyrrell United. Oh, we win the header again. But it goes wide of the post. For FC 26 as well, like, I'll have my 3 main series that I'll be doing on the channel, but I definitely want to have a live manager career mode series as well. So, kind of trying to come up with a few ideas at the moment. And of course, open to suggestions too. There will be a video in August revealing my 3 career mode teams. I'm very excited for that. But I will try and do a few kind of mini series as well that we'll do exclusively live. Bloody hell, these bodied me off the ball there. And as I said as well, we have another live series coming up very soon, completely separate from football. So do stay tuned for that. That will be revealed after the Montreal series is completed, so in the next few weeks. So if you're excited about that, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Very, very close to 600 subscribers. So please do consider subscribing. Right, sorry, I'm in 2 minds here. Do I pass or do I shoot? Neither, apparently. Any rogue clues for one team? Give me a minute, and I'll try and think of an interesting clue that doesn't give it away, but you know, gives a little bit of a hint. Oh, as we nearly go 1-0 down. I tell you what, here's one clue, and honestly, if you get it from this, I will give you €100. I will give you my address, and I will give you €100 on my doorstep. Now, to be fair, I live out in the back arse of nowhere, so you're probably going to have to spend that €100 getting back home. But still, when it comes to the second team I'm doing on the channel, in that league, I don't really have a favourite team. Like, I'm Switzerland when it comes to that league. So, you know, it's something I've always wanted to explore, but something I've not really... something I've never done before, but I've always kind of wanted to do it. And I'm taking elements of previous career modes and bringing it into that series. If you get it from that, then bloody hell. Actually, if you get it from that, you're not human, because you've literally read my mind. And maybe AI is taking over. But there you go. It's honestly, you'll never guess it. It's basically impossible to guess it, actually. I think the first career mode, I think most people have a general idea of what it's going to be. Oh, I've hit the bloody post! Oh, what a strike! Oh, unlucky. So unlucky. But, yeah, the first career mode, you'll know in the next month or so who that team is going to be. I've already kind of hinted at it. Let's just say there's an Irish player playing for that team who's actually not in the starting 11 this time, but he was in the starting 11 in the last game. I won't officially announce it till that video, but I've basically given it away without giving it away, if that makes sense. But let's see if they can give away a goal here. Joe Tyrrell, come on, Ireland debut. Sorry, away debut, I should say. Oh, hit the post again, though. It's not been the most exciting first half, but we have had some decent chances. Oh, we nearly went down to 10 men there. Oh, and they go 1-0 up. No, they don't. He's offside. Oh, no, he's not. He's onside. I saw the advantage go up. I saw the advantage go up. I thought he was offside. Oh, it's frustrating. Two very, very close chances at the other end. I agree, James. Toffees are nice sweets. Yeah. Like, I think if you have them out by the docks, they're quite nice too. If you know, you know. There you go. I can't give a hint for the third team, because if I do, you'll get it straight away. But the second team, I could give you every hint in the world. Nobody is guessing it. I'll tell you that much. But anyways, 1-0 down here. But we've had a good performance so far. Very unlucky not to have scored our first goal. But we are still very much in this. And sorry to sound like Kevin Keegan, but I would love it if we beat them. Love it. Even though this is an international friendly and it's more about the experience than it really is about the result. But still. Right. Let's play in Evan Ferguson. Oh, what a ball. What a ball that is. He's hit the bloody post as well, which robs us of the assist. But I don't care. It's still a big involvement from Joe Tyrrell in grabbing that equaliser. Fantastic move there from Ireland. We started it. Unlucky with the first attempt hitting the woodwork. But then we got the luck by it jumping right back to Evan Ferguson, who is never going to miss from there. 1-1 here in Czechia. Ferguson scoring, yeah. He's still young. He's still young. He's got plenty of time. He's got plenty of time. I ain't going to give up on him just yet. Call me Rick Astley. I ain't ever going to give him up. I might let him down, though, to be fair, because some of my passing has been atrocious in this game. But I would never run around or desert him. You've just got Tyrrell rolled. Right. I've scratched his back and he scratched mine. No, he can't, because I've lost the ball. Good interception there, though, by Josh Cullen. It's been really good to use him again. As he misplaces a pass. No, he was such a solid player in the Tyrrell United series. So he was. So I'm glad to have him in this team. As a nation, we probably shouldn't have called him the second coming of Ronaldo, but we move. Yeah, that was the thing. He was hyped up so much that it was going to be very hard for him to live up to it. So, you know, that definitely did hinder him. But as I say, he's still young. Time is on his side. I think we're still going to see a good player out of Evan Ferguson. Good block. Oh, I've been robbed of another assist. Oh my God, what a save by the keeper. Again, decided to square it. Didn't have a goal myself. Ferguson with the strike, but the goalkeeper with one of the best saves you'll see all year. As Hakimi goes to Arsenal for 140 million. In Diarmuid's career mode. Transfer chaos in that series. Okay, surely that is a ball and a half. And he finishes it as well, Evan Ferguson. We will get the assist for that. Go over and hug him. Go on, stop running away from him. What are you doing? Okay, alright, let's just ignore the fact that we got you that goal, Evan, you selfish prick. But in all seriousness though, lovely move, brilliant finish, and we are 2-1 up here. It's becoming a favourite scoreline of ours, playing for Ireland. It's a beautiful ball. Honestly, absolutely fantastic. And Ferguson rifled it into the back of the net. And we've made a change here. Oh, I thought we'd come off for a second. Right, let's see this out now. 20 minutes to go. This would be a great way to end the stream. By capping off our full Irish debut. By assisting the winner. It would be even better if we could get a goal. Oh, we're running out of energy though. We're very, very tired. Go on, make the run. Make the run, lad. Make the run, Joe. Didn't want to make it, and then he loses it. I think fatigue is kicking in now. That's where that lack of experience is definitely going to kick in. But that's what's great about these international friendlies. They're a learning curve. You can make mistakes in these. It's all good, man. Call me Bob Odenkirk, because it's all good, man. If you know, you know. Right, 10 minutes left. Ferguson on a hat-trick. Oh, too heavy a touch. Too heavy a touch. I'm going to have a go. I'm going to have a go. Go on, we've already scored one brilliant goal from outside the box. Nearly did it again that time. I'm pretty sure that was an objective as well coming into this game. Oh, Jake O'Brien making his way onto the pitch. Just solidifying that defence. Can we whip this ball in towards him? He's the biggest player on the pitch. It doesn't go anywhere near him in the end. Ebosele. Oh, really well done to win that header. Can he keep it in, Jake? No, he can't. No, he can't. Oh, Ferguson with a good interception. Recovered really well, though, the defender. God, I tell you what, my fatigue is kicking in now as well. Really is. Oh, O'Leary, not the best ball. Oh, God. Well, that is so heartbreaking. Last minute. And we concede the equaliser. Look, it's a international friendly. It's not the biggest deal, but this would have been a great game to win. It's ironic that I literally just saw that chat now. We do have very good defenders. We do, but unfortunately, we didn't defend that very well. Yeah, I spoke too soon, unfortunately, James. But in general, I agree. We do have very good defenders. But look, a draw in Czechia, not the worst result. Slightly disappointing to concede as late as we did, but hey ho, it is what it is. Another great performance individually, and I thought it was a decent team performance, and we had rotated quite a lot in this game as well. It was a very heavily rotated Irish side, so not the end of the world. It's good to see different players getting a chance and seeing what they're all about. But I think we might have gotten man of the match in that game too. I forgot to look at the ratings, but whatever. We held our own. We held our own, I'm happy to say. So, yeah, we didn't score from distance, but we were involved in two of the goals, and we exceeded the match rating. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So, let's advance up to the next game, which is against Shamrock Rovers, which will be the first game of the next episode, so second episode in a row, where we're playing Shamrock in the opening game. Let me just go over to the calendar here as well. What month are we actually in? I didn't even see. Where the hell is the calendar? My God, these menus. You'd think I'd be used to them by now, but I'm not. So we are in September. Oh, Friday the 13th. Cheers, Joe. Enjoyed that. When you live next? Appreciate that, James. So I will be live again next Friday around the same time. Well, it should be back to the normal 8 o'clock start next week. I apologise for starting late as well today, lads. There was just something came up very, very late that I had to take care of, so it delayed things slightly here, but no, it was really good to be on here again. Really, really enjoying these live streams again, and I can't wait to start doing even more of them. But the Montreal series will be back on Monday at the usual time, 7 p.m. Irish and UK time. So hopefully we can win the Champions League in our final season of that career mode. And this series will be back next week. We'll pick things up again in the League of Ireland. We're getting closer to the end of the season, only a couple of months to go. So we'll see out the season. We'll see what happens in the summer. And I'm very much looking forward to it. But lads, if you did enjoy this stream, do hit the like button. Please do consider subscribing to the channel if you aren't subscribed already. We are getting closer and closer to 600 subscribers. Thank you, Dermot, as well. I appreciate the kind words and appreciate you tuning in. As you can tell, my voice is about to go. Bloody hell. I'm not used to talking for this long. But no, I really, really enjoyed it, lads. Lots of exciting plans coming up. Very much looking forward to sharing them with you. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you all later. Take care.